Salud! Here we are, Pat and AJ Post Show. It's a Thursday. It's the 18th of December. Thanks for hanging out.
I have to spend today and tomorrow making a Christmas gift for our son. Because Santa told him that he can make it at the North Pole with his elves.
Yeah.
It's not something you can buy in stores.
Well, you can buy it like from really high-end.
It's a Captain Falcon helmet, which is something from one of his video games. And Captain Falcon is not one of those characters that's real popular, and it doesn't have... He's not like Spider-Man.
He's not merchandise.
Yeah, you can't go get his stuff at Target. You can go on a cosplay website and spend $300, which no freaking
Cosplay folks take that stuff
which is
seriously.
fine if you do cosplay, but not for my 8-year-old. He doesn't need that.
But now, and I know you're upset because as soon as I got back from seeing Santa, she goes, "Oh my goodness, Santa told him he can get the Captain Falcon mask." At least, like, Santa didn't give him an okay on something financially out of reach. Like if he walks up and goes, "I want a 52-inch 4K Samsung Curve," that's like $6,000. Santa goes, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah,
Looks
sure,
at
that's
you.
fine.
So you know.
Yesterday I went out and I bought a used football helmet, and I have to take the mask off and spray paint it and make like a gold falcon to go on the top, and I can't tell you how mortified I am to even start this project because I'm afraid it's not going to work.
But
that's why I've been putting it off, and I have to do it today and tomorrow because after that he's on Christmas break and I am SOL.
I know you're excited to do it.
No, this time I'm really not.
Come on.
Because I'm afraid that it won't look right, and he'll notice, and he'll be like, "That's not a Captain Falcon helmet," and I'll be like, "No, you're right, it's not." Santa's
you are giving him way too much leeway. You say, "Yeah, that's the Captain Falcon mask," okay? Guess what? When I was a little kid, and all I wanted was a Chicago White Sox starter jacket for Christmas. All I wanted. Little starter logo right there. White Sox logo.
Oh, we all wanted starter jackets.
Guess what? I got some generic one that my family, because they're cheap Polish people, got from the corner generic store. And when I said, "Isn't that a starter one?" Guess what my grandpa said? That's what Santa got you. Shut up.
Did you also walk 10 miles to school uphill in the snow?
5 miles. Thank you very much. Hey, speaking of Christmas, I've been seeing this one going around Facebook, and I'm trying to wrap my head around it.
Oh, yay, something's going around Facebook. It must be real.
Well, it's whether or not I agree with it, it's basically one woman's plea for everyone.
I know what you're talking about. Yep, I've seen it.
To not buy high-end gifts for your kids for Christmas. And here's the reason why. Because, as you know, we are not a financially equal society. There are the haves, the have-nots, and the folks in the middle. And she says, basically, how are kids supposed to explain this after Christmas?
When they come back to school and one kid says, "Hey, I got an iPad," and one kid didn't get
one kid just got like a toy from Walgreens or something.
Yeah.
And so she requested that all parents buy their children modest gifts.
I'm not going to lie to you. I've seen that shared like probably 5 or 6 times in the last 2 days, and I actually started to feel bad for buying my kid anything for Christmas.
You know, I did for a second because I said yes. I cannot imagine what it's like to economically be in a place where you cannot.
We've been there. We've been in a place where Christmas was like, wow, we got to save for the whole year because it's going to be a problem.
But is this also, and I'm not harping on the millennial thing, but is this also, are you not preparing your children correctly if you shelter them like this? Because they're not always going to get what they want, and there's going to, look, when you got your busted up Ford, there's going to be a guy with a brand new Corvette. That's just the way life works. When you work at a company, you ain't going to make as much as your CEO. He's going to have the vacation home in Aspen, and you're barely going to be making your rent. So,
I remember growing up, I had cousins who they always got the most expensive, newest gift, and I was never wanted for anything growing up, but I also didn't get the big, expensive gifts every year, and I had friends and family who did, and that was just the way it was, and you know, I don't know, it just wasn't a big deal to me, but like now I feel bad after seeing that on Facebook. I feel bad that this year we can actually afford to buy our son like a bunch of gifts, and now I feel guilty about it.
Well, yeah, because, and I get it, but I get both sides.
Yeah.
You know, life lessons. How young can they come?
I don't know.
Click subscribe on that button below us. And by the way, if you're on a mobile device, it's not going to work. Some people.
Yeah, we had a few people say it wasn't working.
No, sorry. You have to log on to a thing called a computer. All right, and then you
remember
click,
that thing we used to go on to use the internet?
Click on the subscribe button, and you'll find out all about our videos as they go up daily. Okay, there you go. Have a good one. Bye.